Welcome everyone to Train Tuesday. I'm your host Jim Wiggin with Athearn, and this is a pre-recorded video because, well, myself and some of the other Athearn crew is going to be heading to the Amherst Railway Society's Model Railroad Hobby Show coming up this weekend. That is in West Springfield, Massachusetts. So if you're in the area, stop on by the Mallory Complex. And we are booth 126. And by the way, if you pre-ordered one of the New England Southern GP18s, stop by the booth for your exclusive sticker. There's only going to be 100, and you got to find me at the booth to get your sticker. So they're going to go by real quick. So we don't have shout outs since this is a pre-recorded message, but I hope to see you guys this weekend. This time, we're going to be talking about Athearn Roundhouse products, and we've got some neat stuff to show you. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with another Train Tuesday. We're going to start out by talking about the Athearn Roundhouse 50-foot smooth side mechanical reefer. The railroads responded to the migration from ice stored in bunkers as a primary cooling system to the diesel mechanical systems we see now. The mechanical reefers could keep a more regular temperature, often colder than what the ice bunker cars could at the time. Initially, mechanical reefers were used primarily in frozen food service. This would change soon as mechanical refrigeration began to replace ice-based systems, and soon after, mechanical refrigeration units replaced the many armies of personnel required to re-ice these cars. Several different deliveries of the 50-foot mechanical cars were made to many different railroads in the mid to late 1950s and 60s. What you see on your screen here is one of those 50-foot smooth side mechanical reefers. This is a Western Fruit Express, and it's lettered for Great Northern. The item number on this car is RND 71675. Again, that's RND 71675. Now, we don't have these in stock at Athearn. However, they are a relatively recent release. You should be able to find these at your favorite online or brick and mortar hobby shop. Now, let's talk about what we've got available for pre-order. And you only have a few days. You only have until Friday, February 26th to pre-order the following cars. Here's the first three that we're going to talk about on this program. First is Union Pacific. This is a 2000s era paint scheme. The reporting marks on these cars is ARMM. Now, these will be available as separate or single cars. However, we will offer 3 different road numbers for each railroad. In this case, you see car number 902009. We'll also feature car numbers 902011 as well as 902015. For 2006 era, where we have the Cryotrans, car number 739 is listed here, and we're also going to feature car numbers 7063 and 7089. Now, these are a little bit different, and not only do they have different road numbers, but they have different names. Go to our website at athearn.com under the New Announcements tab to see those neat names for these cars. Finally, going into the 1960s, we have the Santa Fe car. Reporting marks on this car is SFRD. This is car number 2068. We're also going to feature car numbers 2070 as well as 2072. 3 more cars that we're going to feature for this run. Starting at the top there, 1970 era. This is Western Fruit Express. This is lettered for the Burlington Northern. Reporting marks on this car are WFMX, and this is car number 134. Additionally, we'll offer road numbers 138 as well as 143. 1979 era Canadian National is also here. You can see car number 231119. We'll also offer car numbers 231142 as well as 231160. And then rounding out our cars for this run is the Merchants Dispatch. This is the 1956 era car. Their reporting marks are NYMX 1004 And we're also going to offer car numbers 1012 as well as 1020. Now let's go back to our example earlier and talk about the features of these cars. Now these are roundhouse cars, so they're going to have molded in details, but that doesn't take away from the absolute stunning looks of these cars. Here's some of the features that are included with these cars. Contact our website for further details. They're all going to feature body-mounted McHenry operating scale knuckle couplers, 33-inch machined wheels with RP25 contours. Of course, they'll be weighted for optimum performance. You don't have to do a thing. They're fully assembled and ready to run. Highly detailed injection molded body. And of course, they're painted and printed very, very nicely. Now, the minimum radius on these cars is 18 inches. So you should be able to take advantage of these cars, whether you run on a club layout, a home layout, or some type of modular layout. Now, individually, these cars MSRP at $34.99. Again, that is MSRP. So please contact your dealer for your price. Coming up next is another roundhouse model. And that's these really cool steam era 30-foot flat cars. Now, for a lot of you folks that model steam, we haven't forgotten you. We've brought these out once again with a whole new run. The car that you see on your screen right now is New Haven. This is car number 42151. It is actually available now. So if you like this car, you can go ahead and order this from your dealer. The item number for this car is RND 84488. Again, that is item number RND 84488. Now let's talk about the cars that you can pre-order before Friday the 26th. So coming up first, we've got a 1944 era Santa Fe car. Now, all of the roads that I'm going to feature tonight, you have the option of getting 2 road numbers per railroad. So we're offering 2 singles per road name. So the car that you see here is 97566. We're also going to offer car number 97581. East Coast fans, 1945 Pennsylvania era. This car here is 435444. We're also going to offer car number 435448. Staying in the East Coast, we've got Baltimore, Ohio. This is an earlier car, 1939. This is car number 6579. And we'll also offer car number 6590. We're going to hang out on the East Coast for a little bit with the Chesapeake, Ohio. This is a 1941 era car. This is car number 80041, and we'll also offer car number 80073. For our friends up north, we have Canadian Pacific. This is a 1942 era car. This is car number 300816. We'll also offer car number 300819. And finally, heading back west, we've got a 1940 era Colorado and Southern car. This is car number 11491. And we'll also offer car number 11493. Now let's talk a little bit about the features of these cars. These two will all have body-mounted McHenry operating scale knuckle couplers. They too will have machined metal wheels with RP25 contours. Despite their size, they're going to be weighted for optimum performance. They are fully assembled, no need to do anything to them except perhaps maybe weather them to your liking. And even though they have molded on grab irons and things of that nature, they still are painted and printed for realistic decoration, and they have a highly detailed injection molded body. Now the minimum radius on these is great, so even the smallest of small HO scale layouts can enjoy these cars. Minimum radius on these is 15 inches. So really nice little car for you guys that are modeling steam era. And of course, flat cars are very versatile on your layout. Now, these cars are going to MSRP for $29.99. Again, that is MSRP. So contact your dealer for your price. And again, you only have a few short days. These pre-orders close on Friday, January 26, 2024, which means if you see me at the booth, you've only got a little bit of time to pre-order with your dealer. So there we have it. That's all I've got for you on this run of Train Tuesday. Again, if you are in the New England area this weekend, Athearn will have a booth in the Mallory complex, and our booth number is 126. Additionally, we will be showing some new things that you have not seen yet, and we're looking forward to showing off some of those things for you. Again, pre-orders close on Friday the 26th, so be sure to see your dealer before then on anything that we've talked about for Train Tuesday during the month of January. Until I see you either at the Amherst Train Show or when I come back for the next Train Tuesday, I want all of you out there to be happy, be safe, do some good modeling, and above all, high greens. Take care, everyone.